Hey, welcome to Trains Are Fun. Oh, did I say it too soon? Welcome to my channel, and thank you, the viewers. We have reached 50,000 subscribers the other day. It's pretty amazing to reach that milestone. And I don't know if the first minute of the... You know what you should always do is just wait when you start a live stream. Because sometimes you start talking, even though it says live, nobody hears it. But anyway, we just reached 50,000 subscribers, and I got to get my pop-up chat back. And we're really excited about that. And everybody's in the comments, so I'm going to let you know up front. I've got the comments on a timer, so you can't comment, but every 45 seconds, I think. And that helps us to keep people in check. But I'm really happy that we've reached this milestone. I couldn't have done it without you guys that have subscribed, and gals. And we've had a lot of fun doing the videos over the last 3 years. I wish I had time to make more videos. I wish I could do this every day and just make tons of videos and do more of your request. I don't have the time to do it as much as I would like, but I've enjoyed doing what I could for you. So let's get to the chat and see who is here for the 50,000 Q&A. So first I'm going to just acknowledge who is here. And we'll start with Lego Freak. We got Undead Evie, Thomas the Train, Roblox Master, Crafty SC, the Gaming Kid, Ryan Seal, Mike King the Boss, Max and Monty 15 and 16, M Trey 98, Thomas Tank Engine #1, hello, Jason and Thomas, Bill, Sodor Clay Company, Trackmaster Stuff and More, Jace Owen, Wolfie Plays, Awesome Train 63, Piston Cup Productions, hi gal, Trains in Disguise, Show Blasters, Brandon's Bricks, Burger Films, Great Western Productions 26, Jamie Bricks, Bert the Blue Engine, Sansy Pansy Gaming, Percy Train 6. Oh man, I just jumped down. I lost a bunch of people. Awesome Train 77, Jonathan Gonzalez 1765, David Arnell, Trains in Disguise, I already say that one. No, Rothenberger, AJ LOL, Show Blasters 2, already said that with Jace Owens, Sansy Pansy Gaming, already said that one. Let's see, Christian Leopard II, Great Western Productions, Trainman 3985, Sam Haygraves, the Hornby Channel, Hornby Thomas Channel, Torrent 7K, and did I say Undead Evie, Neil Espinoza, Maddie Star Unboxing, B-Bear F, and Green Engine 2002, and David Hall, Foxy Plushy, Diesel Railcar Productions, and Lead Rails, Jonathan Gonzalez, Choo Choo, Gardelion. And that appears to be the real Diesel Railcar Productions. Yay. And I just erased my pop-up chat. All right. So what I'm going to do, hey, Allison Griffin, and I think I missed the one red engine. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just start asking questions. This is going to be completely random and unplanned, and I don't know what you're going to ask, and I can't answer every question, but I'll try to answer as many as I can. I've never done a video really like this on this channel before, so I hope it's something you like. Maybe we can do these more often. Can you wait? I hope people can hear me. Yeah, I said your name, Neil Espinoza. All right, so the One Red Engine asks, here's a question. Is there a train or Lego that you really, really want? I added the extra really, but it's rare and hard to find. Yes, there are always. I'm working on getting a lot of old Lego trains, and I have a really good collection. And you know, we really haven't even shown you guys here on Trains Are Fun on this channel all the Lego trains that I have. We got tons of them, and I accidentally sold some of them, so there are some that I'm missing. But as far as rare, it would probably be actually not the train sets, but there's some train stations that I'm missing. There was a red train station and a yellow train station. They were called Metro Station that Lego made. I used to have those, and I don't have them anymore. I really would like to get those again. And also the steam train, the My Own Train steam train. All right, so let's get down to it here. Let's see. I'm going to try to get another Thank you for blocking that person, Lego Freak. All right. Anybody? Oh yeah, and anybody that promotes anything, links automatically get. Nobody sees them anyway, but at least I don't think they do. But I don't usually do shout outs or anything. But I'll try to be kind to you guys because I know a lot of you are kids and you don't know the rules, and I could sit here and say don't, do ask for shout outs and things like that, but 5 minutes later somebody joins the stream and they didn't hear that. So all right, here's a question from Nicholas White. Nicholas White, hey, thanks for joining the stream. Nicholas White, I don't know what it is. I have a hard time doing this when I can't see the Google Hangout thing. But Nicholas White asks, now where did it go? I need to slide this over to the side. All right, I'm going to put this over here. When are you supposed to get Hornby Spencer? Look, I got Hornby Spencer. It just came in the mail. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Well, actually, I did. I took it out of the box so I could take the cover off there. So we got Hornby Spencer. I'm really happy to get this. Came from the UK, England. It came from there. What is that place? Rails of Sheffield. Nice. And this one, it says it's DCC ready. Whoa, hold on a minute. All right, so that was a good question, Nicholas. So there's a lot of people in here. Wow. I can't keep up with it all. Even though I got the comments where they're slow, I still can't keep up. That is not the real Mardi Gras Man 23. So we are going to do this. Yeah, you already blocked it. Good. All right. And if you haven't already, after the stream, during the stream, click on the Lego Freak. Go subscribe to Lego Freak. He's really working hard. He's trying to keep the chat clean for you and me, where we don't have to look at all the people. So it's a never-ending job because there's like so many dumb people in the world. All right, Henry the Green Engine asks, how many rare engines do you have? I have a bunch of rare engines. I think the one, like this one is not the one that was limited to 1,000. There was an edition that was limited to 1,000, but I have the Stepney that was limited to 1,000. I have the Thomas, Metallic Thomas. Those are probably two of my rarest, although Murdoch is probably as rare. This is actually pretty rare. I had a hard time. I've seen a few of these go up for sale, but they're very expensive. So I don't know if rare and expensive are the same thing. Jamie Bricks asked, do you like Ghostbusters? I do not. So that's not one of those things I collect. I don't have any of the Ghostbusters Lego sets. It's just not something I'm into. All right. Oh, here's a good question from Gabe Galaxy. What Bachman or Hornby do you think they should make? And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking Hornby's not really going to be making a lot more Thomas and Friends stuff. But I would like to see, there's so many characters that Bachman hasn't done. I'd like to see the Rosie with the correct paint job, or the new paint work that she has. I'd like to see Whiff. And I'm sure you guys could think of some even better characters, but I'd love to see Murdoch that Bachman would make. There's so many of them that they haven't made. Stanley would be another good one that they could make. So there's and Christian Lippert II is Bachman Reneus out? No, it's not. I just checked. I didn't check today, but I checked yesterday, and it is still not out. The narrow gauge Bachman. Oh, perfect. Nicholas White. That's. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Connor and Caitlin. Yes. Any big steamy would be good. Even Vinny. I don't like Vinny, but even something like that. I like to see a big one. A hero. Lego Freak says hero. That would be another excellent one. Somebody said Rusty. That was also by Lego Freak. And yes, Bill, SCC says that they already made a Murdoch, and that's one of my rare locomotives that I have. All right, Diesel Railcar Productions, another a regular here on the channel, says, who are your top 5 favorite and least favorite characters in Thomas? Well, my top 5, they're pretty much green ones. Percy, Whiff, Emily, Henry, and Murdoch. So we got 4 green ones and a yellow one in there. Those are probably my 5 favorite. Least favorite actually might be my favorite. You know, Diesel 10's really like a villain, but you just gotta love Diesel 10. And I saw the Golden Bear Diesel 10 that somebody has for sale in the UK. I really want to get that. It's a talking Diesel 10. I want to get those. But others, I mean, there's some really. What's the one that has the face on 2 ends? I don't like that one. Matty Mac or whatever. And it's hard for me to say ones that I don't like. Yeah, least favorite characters. All the Diesels. Diesel, Iron Harry, Iron Bert, and Splatter and Dodge. How about that? The ones that all look the same, just different paintwork. All right. All right, we got Jody Smith, the real one. See, I made they're moderators too, so that's how I know that's the real one. Hold on, we got another one to block. Who can block them first? Boom! I beat you to it. Botman Diesel 10, yes. Thomas the Tank Engine #1. That, I don't know, that should have been up there too, of one to get. Nobody's made, anybody can make a version of Diesel 10 that was model railway. I mean, I'd take any scale, O scale, G scale, N scale, anything with Diesel 10. That would be good. Okay, the Scrap Engine says, do you hate Bash and Dash and Ferdinand? I'm not as big on the narrow gauge stuff and some of the more obscure things, except for like Whiff and a few things. So even Lady. All right, so Awesome Trains 63 says, is Hornby or Botman? I guess I had to prefer Botman because they run better on my track. You know, I still haven't finished watching The Journey Beyond Sodor. There was way too much singing in this movie. So I know it's for kids. I just don't remember that much singing in the old episodes, the TV episodes of Thomas and Friends. Maybe I just ignored those parts, but the singing kind of, yeah, some of the non-rhyming songs and stuff is just kind of, I didn't like it. Okay, Thomas the Tank Fan 17, how many Tommy Thomas trains do you have? I got a bunch, and I kind of, with the Tommy trains, I kind of mix them in with the Trackmaster because they're all so similar. And then you got the ones that are older. You got but I got another order that I have coming from the UK. I'm going to have some of the really old Tommy trains coming, and I don't know how long it's going to take for that to get here. But I like the old Tommy trains that are Lego compatible. They just don't run very well on the track. But as far as how many do I have, maybe we need to do a video on that one day. We got hundreds of them, so there's a lot. If you count the Trackmaster in with that, but with Tommy, probably close to 100. I'd maybe more. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to get somebody different. There's so many questions. I can't keep up with them. Piston Cup Productions, though, you may end up being a moderator, so just be patient. It takes me some time, and you're very regular, and that's Gael, so nobody do anything to his comments because he's a regular commenter. Thomas Fan 23, I think I predicted that one would get banned. it's like sometimes you can tell. Yeah, this is just about asking questions. It's not about shout outs. I may do another separate video if you want to do shout outs, but I'd rather do shout outs where I've actually seen your channel, because I'm an adult and I know a lot of you are kids, but this is my perspective looking at these things. It's like, why am I going to shout somebody out if I don't know anything about them? It makes no sense. So I don't want to do that, because your content may be not appropriate for my content. So I'm not going to shout you out if I know nothing about you. So if a random person comes in here asking me to shout them out, I'm not going to do it because I don't know who you are. Like, I say names here, and sometimes I've said names and we had to go back and ban the person and things like that. Hey, Mighty Bricks is here. Hey, man, what's up? He called me Brigzar. All right. All right, here's a good one from the Hornby Thomas channel. Are you going to get Bachman G-scale stuff? So we have Emily, Percy, and Thomas. I want to get James and Toby and Winston, but they're so expensive. I can get James for like $217, $220, but that's why I don't get them, because they're so expensive and I don't have room to run them, but I do want to get more of them eventually. All right. Hold on a minute. Did I put it up? All right. All right. This was the comment. Where did it go? Oh, yeah. It was the New Storyteller. New Storyteller asked, do you like Postman Pat? I got the Greenville rocket here. Is that what it's called? The Greendale rocket. Greendale rocket. So I actually got the Postman Pat car somewhere. His mail truck. I got his mail truck. But yes, I do like Postman Pat and his black and white cat. Jody Smith said, I heard Toys R Us might be filing bankruptcy. Yeah, we talked about that on my other channel, Brigzar, and yeah, they're so expensive. All right, Thomas the Train, please stop. This is not what I want. I don't want to block you, but I'm going to delete that comment. Well, somebody already blocked it. Move. All right. All right. Train Czar, who are all your Funko Pops? That's Diesel Railcar Productions. We got those. So mainly, we got a few. We got the Netflix original series, Stranger Things. We have Bill and Ted. We have A-Team Van. I don't know if you can see that. I'm thinking I have a touch screen and I don't. We got the A-Team Van. Where's Bill and Ted? Where'd he go? Oh, Bill and Ted are over here. There's a Flash Gordon. Ted. No, that's Bill. That's Ted. I'm looking at it backwards. But yeah, I don't have. We don't have a whole lot. We got a few Star Wars, few Spider-Man. My son is the one that mainly likes the Funko Pops, but that's what we got. All right. See you, Gael, Piston Cup Productions. What is your favorite Thomas movie? You know, I haven't seen all of the movies, the longer series. I was more of a Ringo Starr and Rufus and what's the Alec Baldwin era. So all these longer movies. I did like The Great Race, so that will probably be one that I like better. I did hear of the spinoff called Tugs that is asked by the NC St. Louis Stream Train 150. All right, let's see. Am I behind? Is my stream still on? Okay. All right. I cannot scroll my chat. I'm going to have to reopen it. So hold on, guys. I can't see your comments right now. Yeah, technical difficulties. Just give me a moment. I'm going to open this up. Pop out chat. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. You like my shirt? David Halt says he likes shirt. This is the classic Lego space shirt with X-Wing fighter. So it's Star Wars, Death Star, and X-Wing fighter. Yes. Thank you. Julian Carico asked, what's your favorite Bachman? That's a good question, but it's not a Thomas and Friends Bachman. It's my Savannah in Atlanta. That's my favorite Bachman. It makes the sound. All right. Trains are. So this is another one from Diesel Rail Corporations. Do you think Mattel will make Adventures Duck? I think so. I think they will. I think they're redoing a lot of stuff, so there hasn't been a recent Duck, so it's possible they won't, but I hope they do. Lego Freak says he's wearing his Brick Swag Islander t-shirt. We got a bunch of those t-shirts, the different ones. And when you go to the shows, sometimes you can get them pretty cheap at the shows. Hello, Oren, Dieter Shoren. All right, let's see. Let's see if I missed a question. Torrent 7K says, how much do you love doing your channel and why? All right. Don't want to bore everybody, but I was never a good photographer or filmmaker. I never took a lot of pictures. I lived about a quarter of a mile from the train tracks that the Southern Railroad went by, and I could hear, as a kid, when I would hear the steam train coming, the Southern Crescent, I could hear it coming from miles away. I'd hear that whistle blow. I'd get on my bicycle and I'd ride up the street and wait for it to come and watch it go by. Never took a picture of it. However, my parents did take me on a ride and they filmed it. So I'm working on getting that film transferred to video so I can show you of me riding the Southern Crescent a really long time ago. And we also got another video when I was really little watching a train go around on the coffee table. So I want to show you guys that because I love trains. And so when I started doing YouTube, I wanted to make videos, and the best types of videos to make are things that you like. But I was doing a lot of different things trying to figure out what will work for YouTube instead of just doing what I like. And we did a video on the first channel I had that was J Olson 37 is what it was called. And my son and I did a video of playing with slot cars and trains. And those videos did very well, but for some stupid reason, I didn't keep making those types of videos. I went and tried to do other things. And I could never understand, I actually never could understand why those videos did so well. But when you go back and watch them, even though it's not filmed well, the sound's bad, it was just us having fun. And that was the best thing about it. We were just having fun playing with those slot cars. In fact, we had so much fun, I think it made some people mad because we were, you know, crashing the slot cars into the trains, and some people didn't like that, thinking we weren't respecting our property or something. But I went back and started doing Lego videos on the channel called Briggsar, so I focused a lot of attention on that. And so I didn't keep doing a lot of train stuff. But eventually I said, you know what, I need to do train stuff. So I started Trains Are Fun. And if you go back and look at my early videos, there weren't a lot of Thomas and Friends videos. I was trying to do all kinds of things trains. I didn't want to just limit myself just to Thomas and Friends. I wanted to do Lego trains, real trains, my model trains, even Chuggington. But it just turned out that Thomas is the most popular. My son had quite a good collection when he was little, but we, got rid of all that stuff when he got, to his teenage years. But then when I started the channel, I was like, I need to get some of that stuff back. So that's what we started doing. All right. So sorry for the long story. I know I missed a lot of people. Somebody in there has been asking how old I am. I kind of enjoy not telling people because I like it when people try to insult me. I like that. Never make fun of old people because old people got to be old. That's the way I look at it. All right. So, story time with Train Tsar. That's what Diesel Railcar said. I should tell more stories. I tell stories to my son about things that happened to me at work. I've got a lot of them. And we're actually thinking of me telling the story. Just sit down, me and him talk, and I tell the story, and then superimposing that with images created out of Lego to kind of, because I don't have pictures. I didn't take pictures. I didn't film things, but when I'm at work and something funny happens, I've been surrounded by the police more times than I would like to admit. Actually, I'm not afraid to admit it, but yeah. All right. Okay, so Christian Lippert says, I didn't hear why you like Percy. That's a good one. And Percy's just, until I saw Whiff, Percy was the most that I thought was like me. It was happy, but things were just always going wrong. Of course, that happens to all the trains pretty much on Sodor. But, Percy, the chocolate crunch and things like that, I was just like, I'm always breaking stuff. Things just fall apart for me, so that's why I like Percy. I felt he was the closest to me, but when I saw Whiff is me. Hey, Tyler's Train, thanks for joining us. Oh, so the new storyteller says, have you seen my comment of me singing Postman Pat? No, did you sing that on your channel? I might actually go look for that. I kind of like that. I have the Postman Pat record. We got that, and I want to get it. I want to record it, and of course that's copyrighted material. I can't really use that on YouTube, but you can do a parody, or you can sometimes even do your own cover of it. Even covers are protected by copyright. But all right. Do you have the white-faced troublesome truck? Henry the Green Engine number 3 asked that. That Mega Blocks one has a white face. And I have 5 different troublesome trucks that Bachman made. Their numbers 1 through 5. David Hott. This is a good question. Okay, I know my channel's about trains, and it's about YouTube. And I know so many of you have YouTube channels, and you make your own videos. And David Hott asked a question, any tips on being a YouTuber? Sound, light, have fun, and make sure what you're talking about is in the screen where people can see it. And then outside of that, thumbnails and title. I mean, that's the main things you need to know. Have fun, have a good thumbnail with a face in it or something, and just have fun doing what you want. Edit out stuff that's not going to be funny. Whoa, is that Bubba Bricks? Hold on a minute. Hold on, Bubba. Hold on. I got to check something. It is. It is Bubba Bricks. I have to do that here because I've had dozens and dozens if not hundreds of fake accounts. Here when we do live streams, that's what we got people in there. I actually should make you a moderator if you're going to. I know you. Bubba Bricks knows us more from Brigzar. We've met him and his family at Philly Brick Fest the last couple of years. So that's who Bubba Bricks is. All right, so he should be a moderator, just if he ever is on these streams. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? So I'm going to do that, even if you may not stick around. I don't know. This is a whole different world here. The Trains Are Fun world is different than the Bricks Are world. It's whoa! Who did that? Who did that? What is that? Sparky 107. Let me go to your channel a second here. Go to channel. Sparky 107 has 1,054 subscribers. They have a crane on their thumbnail. They have a model railroad. It looks like it's HO scale. Yes, it's the start of an HO scale train layout from the bench work all the way to finished scenery, running trains, kit builds, and the real problems you face with kits. Yes, I have kits. This is sad. The only kits I've ever built in my life are the Tyco kits, which are basically you put them together and glue them, and there's not a lot of, they were pretty simple kits, and that was when I was a teenager. I haven't built a kit probably since the mid-'80s, so I'm terrible at kits, and I need to. My father-in-law, on the other hand, is very good at it, so you have a lot of interesting stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subscribe to you, and thank you for the $5 Canadian super chat. That is awesome. So that's Sparky 107. He's got videos on HO scale model railroading, which we love. I'm just not very good at it. And some rail fanning in Arizona there. That's pretty cool. Awesome. I'm looking at your channels. If I could scroll. Oh, you had some flooding there a month ago. All right. HO scale big boy. I gotta save that one for later. Wait, I can't watch it now. I'm doing a live stream. That's the one. I have the Norfolk and Western mallet. I want to get a big boy. I want to get a big boy. So thank you so much for that super chat, and it got me sidetracked. But I appreciate it very, very, very much. Cool stuff there. All right. Just remember, AFOL Man is also a moderator. So anytime AFOL Man shows up, he doesn't have the blue wrench. It's always fake. Way to go, Lego freak. All right. David Amaral asked, do you have any pets? Yes. It's a cat named Chrissy, and she is in probably over 1,000 videos between this channel and Brigzar Toys. And there's times she's not in the video, but if you know what's going on, you know she affected the video, because I have a tripod that I use to film these videos, and she will, when I'm filming, it's like all of a sudden she decides, okay, that's what I'm going to rub up against the tripod. So she's done that to a lot. Watch this. All right, so I did not, but I did do this. The best way to, here's another YouTube tip for those, and then this one's unsolicited. A good practice on YouTube, if you want to grow your channel, is to never ask for a shout out on somebody else's channel unless they are specifically telling people to say, hey, if you want a shout out, say it. Number two, never go to another channel and in the comments section tell people to go check your channel out. And what was the third one? Number three, get mad when your comment is not recognized, because that makes the person that's looking at the comments not want to recognize your comment. So it's really hard to keep up with everybody. And the best way to get noticed is to be regular. Why do I know Lego Freak? Why do I know Max and Monty 15 and 16? Why do I know Thomas the Train? Why do I know, I don't know, there's so many Bubba Bricks. They've been around for a long time. Diesel Rail Car Productions. So that's what you got to do if you want to get noticed. All right. So thank you. All right. Cameron Plummer, what's your latest model? We showed this earlier. A lot of people may not have been there, but we got the Spencer from Hornby Trains. That's the latest thing we got. And I got 2 boxes over there that have 1970s, I think they're from the 70s, Tommy stuff. And don't beat me up, because if I don't ever say Tommy or Tommy or whatever it's supposed to be pronounced, because I honestly do not care how it's pronounced. I live in the South. I pronounce things wrong all the time, and I don't care about it. All right. Okay, Bubba, go eat some pizza. I'm jealous. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, Great Western Productions 26. So you used to be Slime 47. I remember the Slime 47. Sometimes those names I can remember us. AJ LOL says, did you take French? Oh, no, don't know French. David Amaral says, which Pixar movie do you like? I like Toy Story. I like the original Cars. Didn't care too much for the other Cars. Didn't care too much for too many of the other Toy Stories. But one that is, I went back and we just rewatched it, is Monsters, Inc. I really like that one. So, yes, Hornby Spencer. I'm so excited. Is it upside down? Let's rest that up. I was going to save this and just do a separate video with it, but now I see I can tease as soon as I get a chance to run this thing. And I actually filmed another video before I started this one, so I posted a pic from on Instagram of what we got over there on the layout now. Let me go. I got to go put the Greendale rocket back up. Hold on. Why isn't nobody asking Peppa Pig questions? Or Paw Patrol? Where are all those questions? Man. Yes. All right. So, all right. Oh, Sim Killer. Hold on. Let me pause this. I got to check something. I got to do things to, like I was telling people before, if you know people, I'm trying to add more people just as moderators, more so to avoid the fake accounts, make them easier. So I'm going to do this. I can't keep up. All right. Sin Killer J, Tekakawa. I can never say it. Sorry. He wants the CGI Duke. All right. I mentioned Peppa Pig. Who's your favorite Peppa Pig? Okay, this is a true story, and I know 99.9% of you hate Peppa Pig, which is totally fine by me. But I thought Peppa Pig was a boy. So there. All right. I don't even. This is my extent of my knowledge of Paw Patrol. I know it exists. All right, and I've seen toys that, but I'm not interested in buying any of the Paw Patrol stuff. If I saw something that interests me, no, pigs, bacon, all right, I can understand that, but the Paw Patrol, I didn't know. All right. All righty, let's see. Let's get some more questions. Diamond Productions, how are you doing? Tyson, we just answered that question a little earlier. I do have a pet cat named Chrissy. All right. All right, let's get some more questions. Jody Smith, another regular love all the comments. Really helps out. So what do you think Lego's reason for not making Lego trains are? That sounded like I just said Lego trains are. I think it comes down to their market is young kids, and that's not something that young kids apparently are interested in. I really don't understand it. I think it would be. I really. I'm just saying. I think that Lego doesn't think that it's something that's going to have mass appeal, because usually when you make a train set, it's something that's very expensive, and then the parents don't buy it. I think the kids would love it, but a $200 set, most parents don't want to pay that amount of money for something, so they never do well. So Lego doesn't make them. They're more into the small sets, because I've been in the store many times at Walmart or Target, and you see kids, they look through the sets, they see all the ones they want, but then they end up getting the smaller sets, because that's a lot what most of us can afford. When I was a kid, I could only afford the small sets. Do I have any of my small ones up here? I think I took them all off, but see that little set right there? That was the kind of stuff that we could afford when I was a kid. So, we couldn't buy the big sets. Of course, there wasn't a lot of big sets like they have today. So I think that's a reason that Lego doesn't make a lot of trains, is they want to make things that has mass appeal. They can be affordable, believe it or not, because I know a lot of people talk about how expensive Lego is, but yeah. Jonathan Gonzalez, pigs, bacon, and coffee. A lot of coffee. I love coffee. All right. Trader, another regular to the show, says, show us the Blue Beetle. Did I just show part of it? I didn't realize that. You're talking about Blue Beetle, the Volkswagen, or Blue Beetle, the comic book character? I did a video with both. It's called Blue Beetle versus the Blue Beetle, and it was that Blue Beetle over there. Do you see that Blue Beetle right there? So that Blue Beetle lost to the comic book Blue Beetle. Sin Killer says, I wish I could afford to be a coffee person. This is what I did. I raised a child for many years till they were old enough to get employed and go work at Starbucks. So we get free Starbucks coffee. Not that we don't go, well, when I say free, she is able to bring home one bag of coffee a week that she gets for us, for her parents, which I think is so super nice. She could use that bonus for something for her, but she gets us coffee. So pretty cool. That's my daughter does that. Alrighty. Oliver or Duck? David Amaral. Oliver or Duck? Probably. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Probably Duck, because he waddles. And there's so many references, but there's also references that I can make with Oliver. Oliver Douglas, but you can do Donald Duck. Wait a minute, I should team those up. Oliver Douglas and Donald Duck. One from Green Acres and one from Disney. That's what we should team up Douglas and Oliver, and team up Donald and Duck, and that could be a competition there. What do you think? What Thomas Bach? Oh, who asked that? Jonathan Gonzalez, 1765. What's in the Thomas box? What, did anybody ask about that before? Yeah, I thought it was funny. What continent are you from? I'm from the continent. I don't know. All right, let me ask before I show you what's in the box, is Sparky 107. When did you get serious about collecting Thomas the Train? Okay, so I had a son who was super into Thomas and Friends. My first experience of seeing Thomas and Friends was in 1986 when I went to the UK and I got a catalog that had information about that. But I never really watched that because I was an adult when the TV shows started coming out. So I sorry, I was looking at the chat. So when my son was born, and then he was a toddler, he got the Thomas and Friends stuff. We had the Tommy track. We went to Thomas Big Day Out. So I like that's why I'm kind of partial to the blue, the light blue track, Tommy, because that's what we started with. And I love the it's funny, we had the big loader, and I would play with it more than he would. I liked watching that big loader go, so we ended up getting the big loader. And it wasn't until later, though, that I got the other one, the Percy mail delivery big loader. So he had a whole bunch of Thompson stuff. He had the book. We had tons of the DVDs, but then he outgrew it, and we got rid of all that stuff. And one of the second video I ever made on YouTube back in 2008 was a video. You could see Thomas in the background because I still had my HO scale Thomas. I didn't get rid of that at that time. And me and my nephew and I were playing with my layout the way it looked in 2008. But by then, that's all I had left was the HO scale. And I got serious about getting back into collecting Thomas in 2013 when I started doing Lego reviews of the remaining sets that we had. And then those videos did so well, I went and bought all of the Lego Duplo Thomas and Friends. I went back and I would buy bulk lots of Thomas of any type. And then we just started, once I started doing Trains Are Fun, I just started buying more. If you go watch my Leo Kim video, where he did a contest for Percy, I had like, I don't know, just a handful versions of Percy. Now I have like 200 different versions of Percy. So that's just, I buy something, do a video on it, buy something, do a video on it. And that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years. All right, sorry, that was another long story. Hey, Caden, the number 200 engine. Hey, Cameron Plummer. What was your first H.O. Thomas set? And it was, the first one we got was the one they sold at Walmart, which was the basic starter pack with Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle by Botman. That was the first one. I've actually bought them, sold them, but you could get them for like $25 on clearance after the holidays, and that's when we got them. I actually had 2 of them. We broke some of them. They fell off the table. It's something that still happens today. And the gaming kid asked, do you like the minis? I do like the minis, but I'm starting to get tired of collecting them because there's too many of them. I mean, how many different versions are there now? There's got to be close to 300 or 400. I don't even know. It's just, and it's too hard to keep up with. I'll probably get some of the new series when they come out, but I don't even know which ones I'm missing anymore because there's so many of them. So I think I can't collect everything, so I'm thinking the Trackmaster, the Wooden Railway, and I'm still looking at getting some more of the old Ertl stuff. That's why Sin Killer J is a moderator, because he really got my Ertl collection going back in the day. So appreciate that. Man, I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. I've only been on this 48 minutes. All right. I gotta breathe. Oh, open the box. Squirrel! That's me. All right, so I picked this up at 2nd and Charles. It's the Thomas the Tank Engine, the Classic Library. Contains all 26 original books So we had the collected version that was a hardbound book. So that stuff went to Goodwill or whatever. But I said, you know what? I need to get up to date on these. It's been a long time since we've read these. A long time. Anybody see? Long time. Oh, that's my Planet of the Apes reference. Thank you. All right. Sin killer. I'm an enabler. All right. So, oh, hold on a minute. Squirrel moment. Okay, I'm gonna open this up in a minute, but there's a question in here from Mighty Bricks. Have you made any progress on the CDX Bricks roller coaster? All right, so we are making progress. It's run into some challenges with it, but let me show you since he asked. What do you think? So, yeah, that's just the first look at that much of it we've done. So I got it kind of mapped out what I want to do. It's going to be a roller coaster that is, it's a roller coaster close to home. That's what it's going to be. So, yes. So we got the Railway series here. Let's see what these books look like. All right, so you open it up like that. And these books, I think, were over $100 if you buy them retail, but they're at Second and Charles, fairly reasonable price for a hardbound. But here is, oh, I like this. The first one, the 3 railway engines. So that's the books. So now I can get up to date on which characters go with the Railway series only, because I know a lot of the characters that we have are from the TV show. Oh, this is really nice quality. Look at that. The 3 railway engines. Railway series #1. Edward's Day Out. So it looks like we got Henry. There's like 4 blue engines in there. Huh. We got Edward, Gordon, and Thomas. Is that who's there? Let's see here. It's Edward and Gordon. Nice. Nice. This is all about Edward. Or Edward. The blue one's Gordon. I'm looking. Sorry. Ooh. So we could. Ooh. So I'm going to catch up on my Railway series. Take these. They're small enough I can take them to work with me and read on my break. And somebody see me and they're like, "Why are you reading a kid's book?" All right. Yes, you may leave. You can leave anytime. You don't even have to be here. All right. You may read it to you. All right. So, yeah, without Edward, there would be no Thomas and Friends, says Luann Loud. It's just a random engine in the old days. When did it become Thomas the Tank Engine? So, episode 2. Now we're on to something. The #1 engine. Nice. Episode 3, James. Book number 4, Thomas the Tank Engine again. He said, I'm on to something. Let's see. And then we got Henry. We got Troublesome Trucks, then Henry, then Toby, then Gordon, then Edward. 4 little engines, 8 famous engines. 8 famous engines. So what's y'all's favorite series from or favorite book from the Railway series? Oh, look at that. Is that Boko? Nice. Mountain engines. Oh, there's some weird ones. Mainline engines. There's Ben and Bill. Somebody missed my earlier diatribe. Bubba Bricks. Kelly loves Flynn sign in the background. Thank you, Kelly. Oh my goodness, you win an award. I don't know what the award is, but They Might Be Bricks built that. My son built that. You know what these are? He built these too. All right, so oh, I broke it. I broke it. I don't know where that goes. Flynn's. I got to get him to fix it. Thank you, Bubba. Tell Kelly thanks. That's yeah. You know what's weird is when your kids end up liking things that you liked as a kid without you actually pushing it on them. I literally, I think I'm using the word literally correctly, but I literally had not seen Tron since I saw it at the theater. All right, so the original Tron, I saw it at the theater, never saw it again. I never saw Tron Legacy. And then my son, but I did like the movie. I liked the video game when I was a kid. My son wanted to go see or wanted to watch Tron Legacy, so we rented it. And I thought, oh, this is pretty good. And so I said, I got to go back and rewatch the original, so this will make more sense. And I watched it, and I was like, oh, that's a lot cheesier than I thought. But he really got into it. We enjoyed watching. We've watched them a couple of times now, but that's what happened there, Bubba. I got sidetracked. Thank you. All right. So I'm like the dog and Up. I just get distracted really, really easy. Legacy was a really good story, I think. Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm almost to an hour here, and my battery's not charging, but that's okay. All right. Yeah, and the Boss King noticed the A-Team van. Way to go. So I'll tell They Might Be Bricks y'all noticed his Flynn sign. That's been sitting there on some of the other videos on Brigzar, but nobody's mentioned them. That's why we like to put stuff up here and see if people notice it. So now I got to change everything up again. Neil Espinoza asks, what is your favorite gauge or scale? If you had to limit me to one, of course, it's going to be HO scale. Yeah. I think it's kind of like a Boba Fett thing there, Sin Killer, with Clue. I think if you were to redo the whole Trons, they might have done it a little differently, but we still enjoy it, and and especially since it's something that's totally unrealistic and never ever possible, but it's just a neat story. It's total fantasy is what it is. Boom! Sometimes the hammer comes down from me. All right. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. All right. Wait, they made a large-scaled Edward? So I noticed people are now starting to notice stuff in the background. All right. Thanks for saying hi, Rowan Collins. We appreciate it. So anyway, I am going to end this stream because we're almost to an hour. But I want to thank everybody for helping us get to 50,000 subscribers here on Trains Are Fun. I really like trains. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from you, my viewers, about things because you ask good questions. You make requests, and we try to fill those. I can't do everything that everybody asks. I can't answer every question that everybody asks. And I can't acknowledge every person that's in the chat, but I try to do as many as I can. The best way for you, the viewer, to be acknowledged by me is to be patient with me, keep commenting, ask good questions. Those are the ones that get noticed, and I do try to respond to as many questions as I can on the video. So Sparky just did another super chat. Please go subscribe to Sparky. If you like HO scale trains like we show here on this channel a lot. In fact, before I started this live stream, I was filming the Flying Scotsman. I'll go ahead and say it. I got the Flying Scotsman. I got a video. I'm going to edit it together. It shouldn't be too long a video, but that'll be tomorrow's video. It'll be about the Flying Scotsman. I'm not a good modeler. Just glancing at Sparky's channel, Sparky 107, he knows a lot more about modeling than I do. That's just what I got from just scrolling through his channel. But go check him out if you like HO scale stuff. It looks like it will be a good channel. Thank you. All right. So, and again, thank you, all of you. And I know this channel, I never intended it to be a kids channel, but I do want it to appeal to kids because I did not forget what it was like to be the little kid looking at the train sets when I was young and seeing things and wanting to play with them and breaking things. And so I'm not going to get over the top excited about things as much as you might see on other toy channels. I'm not going to do the silly thing. I am silly, but I want the content to appeal to everybody, not just to infants and toddlers. So that's why, you know, sometimes I'll talk, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll be on camera. I'm surprised nobody said anything about a face reveal. It usually gets said anytime I'm on camera. But thank you so much, everybody. So before I go, I want to thank again Lego Freak Sin Killer, and I want to thank Sparky for the super chats. Those really help us to keep going. Diesel Railcar Productions, thank you. Jonathan Gonzalez, thanks for being here. Great Western Productions 26, Bubba Bricks, Mighty Bricks, Jody Smith, the Boss King, the Slater Tater. Jack, thanks for coming there. And Choo Choo. And has anybody seen Mr. Bean, the Bean Holiday? Every time somebody says their name is Choo Choo, I always want to Choo Choo Carter Lion. Sorry about that. Neil Espinoza. Did I say Mighty Bricks? Oh, Jedia missed it. The Boss King, thank you. Gabe Galaxy, Gaming Kid, Thomas and Birdie Studios, Smooth Transitions, David Amaral, who had a lot of good questions and comments today. Appreciate that. Trader, as always, I appreciate you are another regular. And some of you guys that have been regular on the channel, as I get to know you better, you will likely become moderators. Sometimes I don't want to make too many young kids moderators because, yeah. But anyway, thanks for all the balloons, Lego Freak. Thanks, Jody Smith, and everybody. So I know I missed a lot of you in the chat, and hey, we'll be doing more videos. So if I missed you in the chat after the video is over, leave a comment saying that you were here, and I will try to reply to it that way. So. Anyway, and you know, when the video's over, the chat, nobody sees the chat if they watch the replay. So that's a good thing to do is go in there and leave a comment, and I'll try to reply to those. But thanks, guys and gals. Trains are fun, and that's what this channel's about. It's not about me. It's about trains. Roller coasters count as trains. All right. So see you in the next video. It's always so hard to say goodbye. Thanks so much for joining this live stream. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching it. Subscribe to Trains Are Fun. Check out our other channel, Bricks Are, if you like Lego stuffs. And that's where some of the other people that are in the chat, like Bubba Bricks. We go to shows, that Lego conventions and things like that. So maybe we'll see you in person one day at a convention like that. Or maybe a train show. Who knows? See you in the next video. Bye. It's still live. I thought I hit stop.